Hello guys and girls, and welcome back. It's your boy Big John, and I'm here today to show you how I was able to catch 400 pips on a buy trade for NZDCHF. Now I know you're going to love this one, guys and girls, so don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and switch on those bell notifications. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so it's a celebration. I know a lot of people have been waiting for me to have a Telegram group. I did have one before, and I've now decided to reopen this Telegram group where there's going to be a lot of goodies I am dropping in this area. This is a free Telegram group, and the link for this will be in the Discord below, and you can see what I'll be doing in this group. So I'll be posting out charts like this. Now this will happen, you know, every so often, because these are the charts I do give out in the one-time fee VIP group. But again, like I've said, from time to time I will be posting this in here, and you don't have to worry. I'll also be posting signal type trades with stop loss entry and take profit over the period of time as well. You're free to join this group and talk in this group as well. It's not only me that has to talk, and what I will be doing that's very important is every single week when we're looking at gold and what it could possibly do, I'll be giving you a full breakdown on gold and a possible entry. Now again, if I can't catch the entry, there's going to be a good enough analysis in here for you to be able to take a trade setup, and over the period of time you're going to easily learn why and how I take any type of trade setup when I'm trading the market. Okay, so let's get into NZDCHF on TradingView. I always start by looking at my monthly, weekly and daily, but we're going to just start this setup from the weekly time frame because this is where I get my buy and my sell zones from. So on the weekly time frame, I'm just looking at previous wicks on the weekly time frame to look for a possible rejection. We're going to zoom in, and over here we can pay attention to what we see in the market. We can obviously see the market has bought from this level before, so all I'm literally going to do is draw a horizontal line here and another horizontal line here. Now what this is doing for me is it's indicating this wick over here, which is a possible buy area. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's go down to the daily time frame. Okay, so now we're on the daily time frame. We need to pay attention to this confluence. What I'm actually looking for is price action to be low or high on a Fibonacci here, telling me that it could possibly pull back, of course, if we start to see a break of structure in the market. When we look at this previous buy area on the weekly time frame, we can see that the market actually broke structure from this level over here, which was fantastic for me to look for a trade setup at present time. If we now go down to the 4-hour chart, what I tend to do is just mark out my liquidity areas, and I literally just do that by finding any of the swing highs and the swing lows where price action has gone towards, because this is where traders would usually leave their stop loss, and it could be where the bankers have pending orders. So most times what the bankers or the big players do is they will do a massive aggressive move, as you can see here, to go and grab the liquidity. So there was a liquidity level right over here, and then there was another liquidity level right over here as well. We'll just move this here. So we can see the two levels of liquidity. We've got one here and we have one here. So I was waiting for price action to literally go and grab this liquidity and then go down towards this one here to start looking for a buy trade setup. Sometimes they will go grab the first liquidity and then take off. So you might have a bad entry from around this area. But if we are paying attention to the strongest confluence, which is down here, and why I have so many orders in this area is because we had such a strong confluence, meaning this could be a A+ setup. As we can see, the liquidity was grabbed over here when price action sold down, and now we started to look for a buy trade setup from here. So what I would do on price action, just to make sure I can see that this buy zone is a strong level, I will also look at a possible demand area. Now we can see the market has broken structure here with this big buy that went from this buy zone, so it's telling me that this bearish candle here is a daily demand zone. So let's just mark that out, and of course we can see that this daily demand zone is a huge area. So what I would tend to do as well is go down to a 4-hour chart and then just see if I can find a smaller area, just to see if I can find a possible nice rejection zone from this demand zone area. And on the 4-hour time frame, I can see the market has broken structure right over here, so let's just mark that out. So again, right over here I can see the 4-hour chart has broken structure, so it's telling me that this area here is another level of demand. So we're just going to pay attention to the last bearish candle here before that buy, and that was this one here. But we can see the market has spiked down a little bit as well. So because the way these wicks are coming together, I'm going to use this whole area here as a demand, because we can see how this one did spike down a little bit as well. So when you get setups like this, it's always best to cover the whole area because it's not even that big on a 4-hour time frame, and it's a lot smaller than my big daily zone. So let's just go over the confluences again. I've got my weekly buy and sell area. I knew that price action was low on a daily chart using the Fibonacci. I've managed to see that there was a daily break of structure for a buy trade setup that could happen in future. And then I've also marked out my liquidity areas here. So it's pretty much about 4 confluences. I've just kind of put them together. And then I was just looking for buy trade setups and stacking some positions around this area here. When we go down to the 15-minute time frame and we see the first touch of the market on this 4-hour demand area, we can see that this was pretty much market closed. So we're just paying attention to see if the market comes back down to here again. And then we have seen one over here. As we've seen this move play out, we did have a break of structure over here in the market. So this is pretty much telling you when you could start to look for trade entries in here. Now, of course, this was a massive impulsive move. So it would be best for price action to come back and retest this area here before you look for a trade setup. If not, your entry would be quite high. Now, that's no problem at all, even if you did enter there, because you're going to see when we're looking for our take profit how big this trade actually is. So my stop loss would be below this 4-hour demand level, because of course price action can come back into here, as you've seen it has done, and then we could see a buy trade setup. I will mark out my take profit when I go back up to the higher time frame, but let's just mark out what we're actually looking for here in terms of entries. So remember, we've seen one break of structure over here. You have another break of structure over here as well, where we can see this candle did appear, and then we had another break of structure right over here in the market. So this has already given me 3 possible trade setups. There are some more break of structures, but I'm sure you do get the idea. Of course, you don't need to enter all of these positions. You're just going to enter what you need in terms of your risk and what you're looking to make. I ended up entering 5 entries in this pair because I was using the Neo indicator, which was showing me all of these break of structures automatically. And I will go over into MT4 just to show you on the 4-hour chart how Neo's actually looking. So now when we pop back over to the 4-hour time frame, let's start looking for where our take profit levels can be. We can see our highest take profit level will be at this level up here, and then we have some others coming down towards this zone, and then we have another one right over here. And then if we're just paying attention to market structure, of course we had one right here where the market rejected before from this area, and then we had another one just around this area. So you can see we've got 4 take profit levels. Of course, what you can see on the chart right now is a huge imbalance in this area over here. So marking out this trade, you can see from our first entry, this is a 4.5R trade with a 200 pip take profit and a 44 pip stop loss. Of course, it's pretty much all relative, the other entries there, but I'm sure you guys and girls do understand what I'm actually saying when you're looking at these trade setups. Okay, guys and girls, so right now we are on MT4, and you can see I'm currently running in $2,600 profit in this trade, and we have got 430 pips in this setup. You can see what's happening here with Neo, the indicator expert advisor. Over here, we do have our break of structure right here. Over here, we do have a demand area, and you can see that is from the daily perspective. Then if we pop down to the 4-hour time frame, you can see we have another demand there, and there's one below. So this is pretty much covering what the daily demand was showing us, like I showed you on TradingView. And you can also see Neo has automatically marked out the liquidity here and the liquidity there that we was looking for on the 4-hour time frame. And if we just open up the dashboard, you can see right over here, Neo has told us that this was already a bullish trend. It told us where our take profit 1 could be and our take profit 2 could be in the terms of pips, because the ADR is how much price action can move in one day. And if you are looking for price to trend in a direction, then it's telling us from whatever day we did enter, 47 pips would have been our TP1 and our TP2 could have been 94 pips. You can actually extend this in the settings. You can add ADR3, ADR4, and Neo will automatically calculate in this column here whatever you do put in there. So I'm personally going for about an ADR4 in this trade, and if you add that up together, again, it's about the 200 pips I did show you on TradingView. You can also see here how Neo's automatically printing out the change of character or the break of structure for you. And again, you could easily enter any of these setups that I did show you on the 15-minute time frame using the auto trading button up here, and the EA will automatically take that trade entry for you. So guys and girls, this is fantastic. I'm showing you clearly what I was able to do and how I was able to take this trade setup that's managed to make me $2,600 and 400 pips in this week trading with the Neo indicator and using price action market analysis. If you want to get into the pre-order list for this, it's 100 GBP, and you're also going to get access to all of my VIP services as well. This is a lifetime access group and there is no monthly fee. So guys and girls, don't waste your time. There's 11 spaces left at the moment, and right now it's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.